Welcome to our channel Top Teners, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you'll never miss a video. The FIFA World Cup is football's most prestigious tournament. The best players from all over the world come together to compete for the pride of their nation. It is a tournament of high emotion, an incredible amount of energy, and everything at stake. The World Cup is never short of drama and incredible goals. These goals help write stories about the greatest of moments and are also a display of skills. Stand by for the top 10 strikes ever seen at the FIFA World Cup. Number 10, Zinedine Zidane, 2006. Yes, okay, it was a penalty, but it was a pretty special penalty. Even though it's a penalty, Zinedine Zidane's strike in the 2006 World Cup final remains to be a memorable goal in one of World Cup's most iconic matches ever. The 2006 FIFA World Cup final was Zidane's last professional match. Despite the infamous moment of his headbutt on Marco Materazzi, Zidane's performance until full-time was as expected. Simply spectacular. His Panenka-style penalty in the early moments of the game that narrowly crossed the goal line is one of the World Cup's most iconic goals of all time. It was a display of skill that required immense confidence. Number 9, Marco Tardelli, 1982. This is a goal more famous for the wild celebration that followed, but that shouldn't take anything away from the excellent finish of Italy midfielder Marco Tardelli against West Germany in Madrid in 1982. Tardelli's powerful struck effort flew past Harald Schumacher in the West German goal to put his side 2-0 up midway through the second half in the Spanish capital in a match which they would go on to win 3-1. Of course, then Tardelli charged off like a madman, securing a special place in World Cup history. Number 8, Esteban Cambiaso, 2006. One of the greatest team goals to have ever been scored at the tournament has to be Esteban Cambiaso's goal in the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Argentina's goal versus Serbia and Montenegro was a perfect display of patient build-up play and the art of waiting for the right moment to play the decisive final pass. A perfect 1-2 combination between Cambiaso and Hernan Crespo, involving a deft backheel assist, set up a perfect team goal for Argentina in their 6-0 drubbing of the European nation. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, 2018. The FIFA World Cup is the biggest stage in football as a sport. At the tournament, which is known for its big moments, who else to include if not Cristiano Ronaldo? The Portuguese superstar has a knack for being calm and collected in the biggest moments and to always deliver. On the opening match day of the 2018 World Cup, Ronaldo did not fail to entertain as well. A stunning free kick in the final minutes of the game was one of the most iconic moments of that tournament. His free kick at the 88th minute not only completed his hat trick, but also helped Portugal equalize the score against Spain. Number 6, Emmanuel Petit, 1998. Emmanuel Petit can be seen defending in his own penalty area as Brazil prepare to take a corner in the closing stages of the 1998 final, only for the midfielder to spring forward and get on the end of a stunning move to put the French 3-0 up. Christophe Dugarry and Patrick Vieira both played crucial roles in the goal, but it is Petit's calm finish that proves pivotal and gets the party started in Paris. It was the moment France had longed for. Number 5, James Rodriguez, 2014. 23-year-old James Rodriguez announced himself in style at the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. The Colombian attacking midfielder led the charge for his nation, guiding them to an impressive quarterfinal finish where they lost to hosts Brazil. James was a revelation. With 6 goals and 2 assists to his name, he was the Golden Boot winner of the tournament. His scintillating volley against Uruguay in the round of 16 was one of the greatest goals in the history of the tournament. James's goal also went on to win the Puskas Award in 2014. Number 4, Benjamin Pavard, 2018. Benjamin Pavard's spectacular volley was the goal of the tournament in the 2018 FIFA World Cup. The French right-back strike into the top of the box initiated the comeback in what was arguably the best match of the tournament. France went on to become eventual champions, and the result against Argentina in the round of 16 was key. Pavard, 22 at the time, truly announced himself to the world and boosted Didier Deschamps' credentials for picking him as a starter. The right back demonstrated incredible technique and power for a goal that will go down in history. Number 3, Carlos Alberto, 1970. A memorable strike that capped off an emphatic 4-1 win for Brazil over Italy in the final. The Brazilians were seemingly determined to let the ball do the work as the clock ticked down to their final success, with Jairzinho finding Pelé to his right before the forward's astute pass fell for his skipper to blast home his country's 4th goal of an unforgettable victory. It was a strike that said so much about the team and a team that said so much about the country. Number 2, Pelé, 1958. With Brazil sitting on a slender 2-1 lead over Sweden in the final, a 17-year-old Pelé took control of the game in the 55th minute when he scored a stunningly breathtaking goal. The 17-year-old had scored the winner against Wales in the quarterfinal and then a hat-trick in the semifinal win over France, but he outdid both goals here with a brilliant display of close control. He executed an outrageous flick over the defender and stunning finish past goalkeeper Kele Svensson. The strike put Brazil 3-1 up, with the talented teenager later adding his second as his team ran out 5-2 winners to capture their first World Cup. Number 1, Diego Maradona, 1986. The little Argentine received the ball under pressure, evaded his opponents with a deft turn, and accelerated like no other. The impressive close control at such high speed with a precise finish requires a lot of skill. Very few players are capable of doing what Diego Maradona did. Moreover, to do it at the biggest stage against a team like England is even more special. Surprisingly, despite being labeled as the goal of the century, it was still not the most iconic moment from this eventful match, as it was overshadowed by the Hand of God goal. Argentina won the game 2-1 and went on to win the World Cup later as well. Hey, don't forget to like the video and let us know what you think of the video in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell icon to be notified about our latest videos.